And we're back with Asura's Wrath.
Now, if this is the chapter... Yep, it's the chapter I'm thinking of. I actually really like this one, because this whole scenario is based off, like, a specific part of mythology, right? It's the climbing the web, right? I think that's how it goes.
Well, not really the web. This is like just the underworld, I suppose.
Oh, okay.
Because we're dead, remember? Well, almost dead.
Right. He's only half dead, not full dead.
So I like this episode because there's a lot of things it does right. First of all, it starts with doing something wrong.
Well, this is Naraka. But I won't bother explaining because I doubt you would understand.
Asura has, quote-unquote, lost his memories.
Oh, good.
Good question.
But I don't mean lost his memories like he's an amnesiac. I mean, like, do you know how long it's been?
Okay, that's a good point. That's a good point.
So he's like, yeah, he's been dead for quite a long time, and he's just kind of waking up from life. It's like, oh, wait a minute, what's going on? I mean, there. So for this episode, it's just Asura getting out of hell. Naraka, the underworld, Hades, my basement, whatever.
Climbing the really tall tower over the guidance of a golden spider.
Yes.
That is such a tall tower. Is he climbing to the top of a Shin Megami Tensei game?
Oh shit. So he has a little flashback while he's climbing.
Ooh, and some nice pop-in.
These are our enemies.
Hey, it's that guy.
Impure Goma.
August. We could skip the tutorial, but we're going for the S rank, so we have to do it. If we skip the tutorial, we get a D in battle points, and
I actually didn't know that because I never skip anything whenever I'm playing a game. But yeah, that's actually really funny.
Besides, this kind of creates a good character dynamic between Asura and his master.
Oh, okay.
And it kind of shows you how the game works too. You kind of use circle for all of your attacks, and your triangle there is your big old heavy attack. That's the one that requires charging and all that stuff. But because we got a specific gauge for beating the game so many times, we don't have to worry about the overheating. But this time we do because we don't have it equipped.
No.
That's what that little circle above us is.
That's recharging.
Yes.
Okay.
So now I'm ready to do my heavy attack again, just to make sure I don't make it too easy. Yeah.
So do you have to equip this in between chapters? Because I forget about this game.
When you unlock gauges, you have to like go into extras, go into gauges, select the gauges, and then back out and save. You can't do it from like, you know, the episode select menu or whatever. It has to be from the extras menu. It's very specific. And I think the same thing goes for the difficulty too.
Now see, I actually thought they took it away because this is the tutorial, but can you still use that max gauge in this tutorial?
No, you use what they give you.
Okay.
They'll give it to you at the end of the chapter. At the end of this chapter, though. Starting chapter 4, we'll have our own gauge, and we'll keep it forever, and we'll have a lot of fun with it.
Nice.
So now he's gonna start throwing enemies at us. Well, bigger enemies, that is.
Oh, a Gorilla Goma.
Gorilla.
Gorilla. G-O-H. Just add an H to gorilla, and there we go. We have a Goma Gorilla.
Gorilla.
That sounds like a fantasy band. Just like, hey, we're the Goma Gorilla.
You're talking about the real fantasy band, the Gorillas?
Yes. Yes, we'll go with that. But I don't think they look like this. I think, actually, their animation looks a lot better than this, sometimes.
That was the creepy black metal phase that they had in between phases 4 and 5.
God, I need to catch up on my gorillas.
So, what we gotta do is we gotta get hit by this thing, but he's not hitting me. Come on. There we go. Alright, there we go.
Hey, there we go. See, I love games where you can just automatically recover instead of just getting your ass kicked, being thrown 5 feet away, and that's like, okay, I gotta slowly get up, and alright, we're back in action.
Well, you gotta mash X at the right time, otherwise you will.
Oh, true. So, like, as soon as you get hit, press X and you're back in action.
Yeah, but it's not that hard to do. There's a pretty huge window to recover. So really, just mash circle a lot, and then mash triangle. If the enemy gets away from you, hit X to jump, and then mash circle to do a dive attack to lock right into it, and then keep punching it until it gets weak, and then hit it with a heavy attack. Whereupon you keep hitting it with all the circle attacks until you can recharge your triangle attack enough to do something like this. And that's how you beat it fast enough. That's how you get your burst high enough. That's how you get enough battle points to get the S rank. Then sometimes there's quick time events on special attacks.
That'll work. Seems to slow everything down. Oh, these things. I remember these things.
The Go Manta Rays.
The Mantagomas.
That's the spirit.
He's just teaching you about switching targets. It's kind of funny.
Yep. Now he's gonna tell us how the square button works.
Do you get to shoot?
You get to shoot. Hold square for rapid fire. You hold it down, you can just
Okay. For some reason, I had this image in my head of Asura being able to throw punches so quickly they're like bullets.
That's exactly what's happening.
Yes! Alright. I was hoping that was the case, but I actually saw, like, bullet things, so I thought they were actually giving him some kind of, like, aura attack or something like that.
Alright, so now he's gonna stop dicking around.
Yes, master! I got this!
This'll be easy.
Or so you think? Oh.
See? I got it, no problem.
And the punchline is... he throws a world at you!
Haha, punchline.
Can you tell him to shut up? Probably not, because he's your master.
Well, right now he's my master, but right now he's one of the guys who betrayed me. So, we're gonna have to fight him. We're gonna have to kill him.
Eventually.
You're going... Eventually. Not now, but eventually. Right now we're kind of in the... we're still waking up, trying to set everything back up kind of phase.
Now, I love that this is what Asura is thinking of while climbing the tower out of Hades.
Kind of remembering who he is, what he knows, and also it makes a great tutorial.
It does. Because
I
I am actually so glad you don't have to just keep pressing buttons to climb the tallest tower. Because that would be the longest level in existence.
Yeah, well, the golden spider just kind of tells you who you are.
Allow me to tell you your entire backstory. I hope you enjoy this long climb.
See, ordinarily that unlimited gauge would be automatically filled up, but because we have the gauge that they give us, we gotta do it the old-fashioned way.
Okay. He doesn't seem to be attacking very well. Okay, never mind. Make a liar out of me, sure.
He's just he's kind of teaching us. I mean, when you're teaching a first grader addition, you don't throw in calculus and trigonometry by mistake, you know?
I thought you were about to say you don't punch him and expect him to defend.
Well, you do, but
okay.
I mean...
God, our teaching methods are weird.
Not saying I would punch a 6-year-old, but wouldn't it stand to reason if you punch a 6-year-old, he would put up his arms and say, "Quit hitting."
Well, that's only a 6-year-old in Anime Academy, okay? When you try to teach math, you're actually throwing punches.
So whatever.
Maybe that's how Asura learned his math system.
Maybe.
It's like he's being taught basic trigonometry, and all of a sudden he gets a foot to the face.
Just wail on a little bit more. Shit. There we go. Come on.
There we go.
Alright. Now we're gonna try and fill up the burst gauge.
Now, I've always considered the burst gauge the continue button. Like, continue story button. Because that's when you get to unleash the big, awesome attacks with a bunch of quick time events and everything.
But it's at these parts the game is judging you for time and for battle points.
Oh. Oh, well. Hey, nice!
Hey!
Boom!
Yeah!
Didn't feel a thing, but nice job.
You live fast. Here's your reward.
Yes! Oh, it even made the shockwave. That's brilliant.
That's one way to make some headwind.
Nice job on your training, Asura. You've made some great headway.
Nice job not shattering like a fucking pot.
And yet he's still like, alright.
But no, he's out.
Okay.
Right, I need to kill August for being a dick.
Asura.
Yes, that is your name, Asura.
I was wondering why you were saying that the whole time, Gold Spider.
Oh, now I get it. So now everything else comes flooding back. After
Oh, wait.
a quick
Commercial break.
You know, I had a whole gag of putting an ad a mid-roll ad in between here, but can't do that because I can't monetize most of these.
Uh-huh. Thanks,
Oh.
Capcom.
Oh well. You get the point. Anyway, now we got the gauge back.
Oh, there we go. I guess August just likes a fair fight.
And so now that we've done the tutorial, we're going to be playing a little bit of the end of the second chapter to see if we can remember what we learned instead of just randomly mashing buttons. Well, okay, you're still randomly mashing buttons, but with a little bit more purpose this time. A bit more conviction.
Now, I actually like this tactic, like from a perspective of gameplay, because now it's like, okay, so shackles are off, go nuts, and by the way, this is what you did lately, and then you get to fight some bigger dudes. So he really is remembering everything. So from a story perspective, I actually really like it.
Yeah, because we started on media res, and now the story hits a bit of a reset point, and now we're going to catch up the audience like, alright, so now you really are Asura, here's all his powers, let's get moving.
There we go. There we go.
Alright, let's do it! That was the end flashback button.
Okay.
Or
So
rather,
R2 is going to have a different button function in every chapter, right?
it's still always going to be burst, but burst will do different things. Burst is the context-sensitive button, I suppose.
Yay! Press B.
Insurrection! Treachery! Traitor! Shut up!
He was a bit pissed off for being labeled a murderer, being framed for murder, and you know, that's kind of a raw deal.
I mean, I would be mad if somebody accused me of a murder I didn't commit.
The traitor Asura has been defeated!
Not
I
only-
shall take over Hyrule!
Oh no, shit. Then he remembers how that happened, and now we're caught up to speed.
Wow, we got all the amnesiatic stuff out of the way in one anime episode. Nice.
Save
And
the
now we
world.
remember about 90%
Are
of
you
it.
satisfied with being a cog in his machine? Or you could just curl up and die right here.
I can't really curl up, I'll fall if I do.
Oh, wait. I remember this part.
Oh, what's the matter? Have I
The crying.
not me?
All he constantly hears now is just his daughter sobbing for him.
In Naraka? There is nothing to hear but the sound of my voice.
And that pan flute in the distance.
Yep, this is the part.
So now he's motivated, here we go!
Boom!
Goku never climbed the tower this fast!
And burst through the ground. We're out of Hades.
Or rather,
Oh dear.
we're just going into Hades, it seems.
The world is kind of going to shit.
It's one of those iconic scenes here. Oh, I actually missed that.
Oh, come on. Most iconic scene and you miss it?
Doh.
I think he just, like, strained a muscle there.
Your world.
So it's just...
12,000 years.
But that's nothing to a demigod like yourself, now is it?
Not even the genie from Aladdin was locked away that long. 10,000 years can give you such a crick in the neck. What could 12,000 years do?
Well, apparently a pulled muscle.
Sheesh.
This place looks like hell.
Haha, it's our Asura.
No, my place looks better. I keep it nice.
So how long do you think they realize until the generals realize that Asura's back? Anyway, hey, that's right.
Yeah, until we go knocking down their doors and saying, "Fuck you!"
Well, let's find out. Got another little vignette here.
Ah, yes. Let's find out what happens next time on Asura's Wrath.
This time on Asura's Wrath.
Oh, yes. This time, and then we get a snippet of next time.
Yes.
Oh, this looks so cool. This is awesome. If somebody sold posters of this, I'd buy it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, didn't they?
I
swear there was an art book of Asura's Wrath around at one point.
If there is, holy fuck, I need to get my hands on it.
Holy fuck, let's go ahead and look this up. Oh, see, look at that. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, they got a lot of really great artists here. That's why I'm giving them a little bit of a spotlight at the end.
Oh, good on you.
Also, because I want to know who most of these people are, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I may know their work, but I don't know their names. I want to put a name to the work. Because now I really want to know who Fujihiko Sawai is. They want to see what kind of work they're doing. Because this is gorgeous. Like, I don't know how a desolate post-apocalyptic desert can look, but hey, it looks great.
After a long slumber,
Okay.
Asura
I love how
awakens
the
on
golden
Gaia.
spider was poking and
12,000
prodding
years
Asura
have
just to get him
passed.
mad.
The world he knew was no more, yet nothing
It's like,
had
hey,
changed.
you should be
The
angry
struggle
right
between
now.
The humans and the Goma
You're right,
continues
I
to
should.
rage. As Asura witnesses the Goma attack a village, a familiar face
Yes.
appears.
More fun
Yes!
stuff next time on Asura's Wrath.
Oh,